Great excitement pulsates through the very essence of our existence, fueled by an unquenchable thirst for meaning. Picture this: two individuals engaged in the seemingly mundane task of laying bricks. One sees it as a monotonous, trivial endeavor, while the other envisions a magnificent cathedral standing tall in the future. The difference lies not in the action itself but in the perception of its connection to a higher goal. In the grand tapestry of our aspirations, each brick represents a small step toward a larger purpose. Without a sense of direction, life can feel aimless and devoid of positive emotions. The key lies in understanding that even the most seemingly insignificant actions can be the building blocks of a greater, more fulfilling narrative. Imagine standing at the precipice of despair, feeling utterly lost. In those moments, the advice is simple yet profound: look around and find a local direction to pursue. It may start with something as seemingly trivial as organizing your immediate surroundings or completing a small task. In the depths of low energy or depression, taking even the tiniest step forward can be a beacon of light. The dopamine system, the architect of our reward mechanism, craves progress. However, progress is not a giant leap, it's a series of small, purposeful steps. If your goals lack unity or if you find yourself aimless, the dopamine system falters. It thrives on the connection between each action and the overarching goal. The reward is proportional to the significance of the behavioral process. Small things, often dismissed as inconsequential, carry profound weight. Cleaning your room, washing a cup, or putting a fork on the table may seem trivial, but they are micro-goals contributing to a larger narrative. Especially in the depths of depression, these small victories should be celebrated. Acknowledge the significance of every step forward, no matter how seemingly small. In the pursuit of a meaningful life, micro-routines play a crucial role. When energy is scarce, initiating a routine as simple as washing a cup and putting it back on the shelf becomes an achievement. The dopamine kick from completing these micro-goals transforms into adrenaline, energizing you to face the challenges ahead. For those caught in the grip of avoidant behavior, the solution lies in voluntary exposure to what triggers fear. By facing these fears purposefully, individuals not only overcome them but also become more likely to confront other challenges. It's not about becoming less afraid, it's about learning to be braver. Self-consciousness, a heavy load on the scale of neuroticism, often leads to anxiety. The internally obsessive nature of anxiety can be alleviated by redirecting attention outward. Instead of being hyper-aware of internal sensations, focus on the other person in social situations. This shift in perspective can lead to improved social interactions and reduced anxiety. Cognitive phenomena, such as self-consciousness, intertwine with neuroticism. Exposure therapy becomes a potent tool in psychotherapy, allowing individuals to confront and overcome their fears deliberately. By voluntarily exposing oneself to feared stimuli, the grip of negative emotions lessens, paving the way for increased bravery. Anticipation and mistakes are inevitable companions on the journey towards goals. The significance of a mistake, however, can be magnified by the depressive mind. Learning to differentiate between significant and trivial mistakes is crucial. The presumption of innocence, a social rule applied to oneself, allows for a fair evaluation of one's actions. Address the minimum necessary behavioral transformation rather than falling into the abyss of self-condemnation. The binding problem, where punishment responses overwhelm potential future selves, is a challenge. It involves learning from failure without succumbing to an all-encompassing negative view. Adopting the principle of innocence until proven guilty helps in dealing with mistakes. Make the repair as local and precise as possible, avoiding the temptation to tear down the entire structure for a minor maintenance issue. Rage and anxiety create low-resolution, global perspectives. To overcome this, specify the problem and focus on the minimum necessary transformation. It's akin to fixing a leaky roof by repairing a few shingles instead of tearing down the whole house. This approach allows for a more courageous response to anomalies and facilitates exploratory behavior. In the realm of religious or meditative practices, storytelling becomes a powerful tool. Crafting a narrative that encourages the confident approach to obstacles is essential. The ability to tell oneself a story that resonates with a real, achievable path forward is a skill worth honing. Motivation stems from the understanding that every action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger narrative of our lives. Embrace the challenges, confront fears deliberately, and celebrate the victories, no matter how seemingly trivial. Life's journey is a series of small steps, each one a brick laid in the construction of your cathedral of dreams. Discipline is not just about hard work, it's about smart work, prioritizing tasks, focusing on what's truly important, and making the most of your time and resources.
This shows YouTube algorithm
Be consistent in your efforts, unwavering in your commitment, and disciplined in your approach.
Sharing is caring.
Now, let's talk about the power of